Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world.
I've been looking around for salvation. I've been looking around for the truth. All around me I see frustration, and I looked all over till I found you. I sit and listen to your stories, and you're telling me, please don't worry. Lot in this world you should know, and love in life is where you should go. If you're looking for somewhere to go, if you're looking for someone to know, if you're looking for someone to guide you, then love in life will guide you.
Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Yeah, it's the same old greeting, but welcome especially to the Loving Life family and tonight's jamming session. But first, something you will only ever see in South Africa. I'll give you a bit of the background to this. It's quite extraordinary, I know. South Africa is probably the only country in the world where the pilots drive a passenger plane as if it is a 20-seater minibus taxi. Well, what happened here? First off, that's a B737-200 at Hoedspruit in South Africa. The previously disadvantaged pilot of this B737 landed at Hoedspruit Air Force Base in the dark, and he proceeded to take the wrong taxiway. Having arrived at the dead end, he then attempted to turn around by reversing, using reverse thrust. He misjudged and put the main gear off the concrete. As you can see, he's deep in the bush here. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to manipulate two things here while I talk. He misjudged and put the main gear off the concrete. It then rolled back down the bank. He then tried to climb out using full power. Can you imagine that? Of course, with the engines that close to the ground, they ingested grass, stones, mud, sticks, dust, sand, etc. If it wasn't raining, the jet blast could have set fire to the surrounding bush. Well, I guess we can say at least he landed on a solid surface. I'm not going to go there. All right. Tomorrow morning, we have a very busy live stream schedule. We will be covering the Freedom Day marches in Melbourne from 6 a.m., then Walk of Faith Walker Jarrett, who will be just one day walk from his destination, Cape Town. And then at 8 p.m., Yusuf Ismail with his take on topical events in South Africa and the world today. Then on Sunday, Jarrett reaches Cape Town. If you want to meet Jarrett when he arrives in Cape Town, email me and I will send you details. Tonight we have a completely different jamming session with Amy Rose Mannheimer. She's got an amazing voice, believe me. She is singing largely opera, but some of the old classic songs as well. Sit back, relax and enjoy. There will be no requests taken tonight, Amy will be singing from a pre-selected song list. Now, if you're new to Loving Life TV, please do register from the homepage, become part of the Loving Life community. This is a new platform off YouTube. It's growing dramatically. We've got some big things happening in the next week, which you will see, and they'll become self-evident on the channel. Okay, enough of the shameless self-promotion of lovinglifetv.com. Let's get Amy on, and let's get the show on the road. Here we go. Hi, Amy.
Hello. How are you?
Good, thank you. I can't see you at the moment.
Can you see me now?
Yes.
Yes. I'm in a recording booth. We've got a webcam connected here, so I'm a bit blind.
That's fantastic. You look gorgeous, and the setting is absolutely wonderful. Now, I had a little taste of your singing a few minutes ago, and wow, you have an incredible voice. Now, Amy, how did you discover your incredible singing talent and get into your career in singing and performing?
I'm not exactly sure. I know it was always my childhood dream to become a singer, and it kind of just happened to be that I could sing. So I started off being interested in pop and trying to be Celine Dion. Obviously, that didn't work out, and my mom used to get in trouble if she tried to convince me that I couldn't be Celine Dion. But then at age 11, I somehow came across classical music. Not that I'd never been exposed to it, but I paid more attention to it. And I used to play around on iTunes and listen to Sarah Brightman and Andrea.
I love Sarah Brightman.
So, yeah, my first classical piece that I tried, to sing and got the right notes was Time to Say Goodbye, which will come later in the program. But the first song that I was trained to sing classically with my very first singing teacher was Ave Maria by...
I love it.
So, yes.
Well, you've got an audience here hanging off every word. So I'm going to hand over to you to get us started. Over to you. tell you there's a first in the side chat here. We always get people saying what a great voice and stuff like that, but this is the first time I've ever seen a trifecta of wows. That's 3 different people saying wow, and I'll tell you what they say. Okay, Bruce Bastos says, wow, what a voice. And then Alta says, wow, great. And Fiona Timms says, wow, what a resonating voice coming from such a slight girl.
Thank you. I want
Oh,
to send a shout out to Fiona, actually. I was so touched by her story, and so I managed to contact her through Marlena, and she gave me a few requests, and so did Marlena.
lovely.
A shout out to Fiona and Marlena also.
Fabulous. Now, look, Melena does a fantastic job. And
Yes, she has.
I just want to say to Thea, can you just please let Mani know the Loving Life family send their condolences. We're so sad to hear about the passing of his mother just a short while ago.
Oh, shame.
We will have him in our prayers and his family.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Now, look, that first rendition was absolutely stunning. Wow, what an incredible voice you've got. What's the next song we're going to be hearing?
It is Be My Love, which was originally sung by Mario Lanza.
Over to you.
Be my love, for no one else can make this yearning, this need that you and you alone create. Just feel my arms, the way you feel my dreams that you inspire with every sweet desire. Be my love, and with your kisses set me burning. This need that you and you alone create. Just feel my arms, the way you feel my dreams. There'll be no one but you for me, eternally. If you would be my love. Be my love, for no one else can make this yearning, this need that you and you alone create. Just feel my arms, the way you feel my dreams, the dreams that you inspire with every sweet desire. Be my love, and with your kisses set me burning, and this kiss that you and you alone create. Just feel my arms, the way you feel my dreams. Just feel the one that you for me, eternally. If you would be my love.
Wow. Did I come in a bit early there?
No, No, you didn't. It's fine.
Okay, now Fiona Timms says, please thank Amy for the shout out. I've been so looking forward to this concert. And
Thank you.
Manuel Magro said my mum's name, Maria Lanza, was one of her favorites.
Oh,
So the
wonderful.
timing there was quite extraordinary.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, now let's see what else is going on the side chat. Well, look, everybody is just loving it. Jack Borter says, she has the voice of an angel. Yes, I know that, Jack. And we're all mesmerized.
Thank
Liz
you.
Austin says, beautiful, Amy. It is such a pleasure to listen to your voice. There you
Thank
go.
you. I'm glad to be here singing for you guys.
Fantastic. Oh, look, by the way, guys, we do have a tip jar here for Amy. And if you look at the description below the video, you'll see the FNB First National Bank details in there, her account number and her BSB. Now, Amy, back to you. What's the next song we're going to enjoy?
Black is the color.
Okay, let's hear it.
Black is the color of my true love's hair. His lips are like a rose so fair. He has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hands. I love the ground whereon he stands. I love my love, and well he knows. I love the ground whereon he goes, and how I wish the day would come when he and I can be as one. Black is the color of my true love. His lips are like a rose so fair. He has the sweetest face and the gentlest hand. I love ground whereon he stands. I go to the side and mourn and weep. That is fine. I never will sleep. I will write him a letter, just a few short lines, and suffer death 10,000 times. of my true love's hair.
Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now,
Thank you.
Amy, you do a lot of traveling, don't you?
Well, not within the last year.
Yeah, well,
The last,
obviously with COVID-19. I mean, that's
yeah.
just, yeah. But before that,
Well, I've been in varsity for the last 4 years. So the only traveling I've done was between home and Cape Town.
right.
And other than that, I haven't been overseas with my voice as of yet. But we hope and pray that it'll happen soon.
Yeah, I heard you singing at the Rand Club.
Really? Did you watch the concert?
Yes, I did. Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad.
Yeah, I mean at that I do a lot of research with the live streams. I like to sort of get to know who I'm going to be seeing and meeting, and gives
Oh,
me a bit
no,
of background.
that's,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay, what's our next song that we're going to listen to?
This is Chanson d'amour.
Okay.
This was one of the pieces from my recital, and it was one of my favorites.
Oh,
I did my recital during one of the toughest years, and yeah, this is just, it speaks pretty much of pure love. And I believe that pure love means, all kinds of love, loving anybody. So, yes, this is that song.
well, I think the Bible sums up love so beautifully in that one verse. It's just absolutely
Yes.
stunning. Yeah, back to you.
J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton front, oh, ma rebelle, oh, ma farouche. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton front, oh, mes baisers s'épuiseront. J'aime ta voix, j'aime l'étrange grâce de tout ce que tu dis. Oh, ma rebelle, oh, mon cher ange, mon affaire et mon paradis. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton front, oh, ma rebelle, oh, ma farouche. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ta bouche, oh, mes baisers s'épuiseront. J'aime tes tasses que fait belle, de tes pieds jusqu'à tes cheveux. Oh, toi, mère qui monte à mes voeux, oh, ma farouche, oh, ma rebelle. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ton front, oh, ma rebelle, oh, ma farouche. J'aime tes yeux, j'aime ta bouche, oh, mes baisers s'épuiseront, oh, mes baisers s'épuiseront.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, I was just a bit distracted. I was just putting your tip jar details into the side chat here. There we go. Now I've got them in
Thank
there.
you.
Okay. Now, Fiona Timms says, tell Amy her range is as good as Celine Dion's, especially
Wow.
on the soprano pieces. So there you go. You heard it from Fee. Now, I just want to let the Loving Life family know that Fiona Timms's latest video that she sent me earlier today will be going up on lovinglifetv.com. It's about Botswana, and We're currently in midstream of our YouTube lockout. We've been locked out of YouTube on the main Loving Life channel for 2 weeks because we are in the naughty box because we dared to suggest some things which went against the ideas and the beliefs of snowflakes on YouTube. So yeah, so we're in the naughty box at the moment.
It's a compliment for you guys.
Look, I've had 2 channels taken down by YouTube, and one had
Yes.
60,000 subscribers. They took it down because I dared say things that they called medical misinformation about a current situation. And that's why we're setting up lovinglifetv.com, where we can't be censored. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been quite a journey, believe me, but we're getting there. And we're just about to put 13 contributing YouTube channels onto lovinglifetv.com because these people are pretty, they've had enough of YouTube as well. And they all have a focus on South Africa. So we're going to have a huge South African news channel at lovinglifetv.com.
No, that's great.
Yeah, and I just do want to recognize that Manuel Magro is here tonight. And as I said to Thea earlier, our condolences regarding your mother. That's absolutely tragic. I'm so sorry, but know that you're in our prayers, and the Loving Life family are here to support everybody. Okay, and Fiona Timms says, many thanks for the plug, Scotty. You're very welcome, Fee. Fee's a very special lady, as you already know, Amy. You've spoken to her.
Yes.
Now, okay. I'm just checking the side chat. Yeah. There's a bit of discussion about my recent Middle East video, which I gave my own perspective on what was happening there. Not everyone agrees, but that's great because we've got our own opinions. All right.
Very sensitive subject.
Yeah, absolutely. Amy, over to you. What's the next song we're going to be hearing?
Cinema Paradiso from the film Cinema Paradiso, and it was written by Ennio Morricone.
Wow. How do you get how do you get around those names? I battle with some of these Zulu names, when I'm putting up a video.
I don't know. I feel like it's just, I also went to the National School of the Arts in high school. So it all started from there, where they were like, do your research, learn to say the words properly, So then when we went to varsity, it became more detailed. We had to translate our pieces, transcribe them in the International Phonetics Alphabet and all that jazz. So.
Wow. Well, I can say words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but I can't say some of these African names, which are just, they're just crazy. Anyway, back to you.
Thank you. o realtà. Se tu fossi nella mia anima un giorno, sapresti cosa sento in me, se li amerai, sapresti stando insieme a te, che ciò che provo è solamente amore. Protagonista del tuo amor, non so se sia magia, solamente amore.
Wow. Beautiful. Fiona says,
Thank
oh,
you.
my knees are beginning to buckle. I love this song, and Amy's doing it absolute justice.
Thank you. The movie was beautiful, Cinema Paradiso.
Wow. Now,
Yeah.
how many songs do you have in your repertoire? How many songs do you sing? Oh, you must have a huge library, if I can put it that way.
It's quite huge. I can't really count, but I am looking at adding more operatic pieces to my repertoire, because during lockdown I've watched a lot of the Met Opera on demand live streams from previous operas that they filmed, and it kind of opera grew on me. I'm not saying it's my favorite, but I've learned to appreciate it more.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. And Fiona says, I'm swaying to the music in my bed. Good thing it has a safety rail, or I'd have fallen out of it again. Now, Fiona's normally dancing on a little table with her stilettos on and her black dress with a slit up to her thigh. I don't know what's happened to that tonight. I think she's taking it easy. We've even had her hanging from the chandeliers, so
Wow.
she's quite a character. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Rosemary says, oh, yes, lots more opera, please. And Maria says, God gave the humans great gifts to glorify him. A voice is one of it, to sing with and to worship him. Well, there you go. Okay, Amy, back to you. What's our next song?
Oh, Mandolin by Gabrielle Fauré. It's about a whole lot of people just at a party, by the way. So it came
Fiona, settle down.
Fiona. So
Settle.
yeah, basically it's people just having fun and being
Fiona?
drunk, I suppose.
Fiona, settle, petal. Okay, back to you, Amy.
Le donner des sérénades et les belles écouteuses, échanger des propres fades sous les ramures chanteuses. Cet irsi, c'est amette, et les arnelles qui tendre, et c'est la musique pour mettre grille, me tendre. Les courtes vestes de soie, les longues robes à quai, l'élégance de joie, et les molles ombres bleues, tourbillonnent vexate dans les grosses prises. Et la mandoline jase parmi les chevaux de frise. Les données des sérénades et les belles écouteuses échangent des propos fades sous les ramures tenteuses.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm not going to repeat some of the comments in the side chat.
Oh,
Fiona
now
Timms has started.
you're making me curious.
Well, pilots wearing skin-tight jeans. I think I'll leave it at that. Okay. Wow. Now that is a beautiful song you've just sung. I absolutely
Thank
love it.
you.
Yeah.
It's quite fun, yeah.
Yeah. So what is your favorite all-time song that you sing?
Love Amy Rose, which is also on the program tonight.
Oh, fantastic.
I don't know, it's just beautiful. And Edith Piaf actually takes the cake of all the, singers that inspire me. She was so little and, yet she had so much spunk and she had
Yeah.
just an amazing voice. And she didn't care what anyone else told her. She declined singing lessons, which is actually quite cool. But I personally love singing lessons, but still, she is awesome. Well, was awesome, and she's still awesome.
Well,
So,
I tell you, I tried singing lessons about 12 years ago, and after my third lesson, the person trying to teach me said, "Look, I've got something I need to tell you," and he said, "I could have you here every single day for 10 years, and you still would not be able to sing."
wow.
So I said, "Okay, I got it."
But we don't know I believe anyone can learn to sing. Not
Yeah.
You don't have to be professional, but if you can keep a tune, you can sing.
Well, I was a choir boy. Before my voice broke, I had a very nice alto voice, and I actually sang uh, in the choir at Michael House. And
Wow.
yeah, and the third year, at the very start of the year, you'd come in for a singing test to see how your voice was. And over Christmas, my voice had broken. So his name was Harry Stanton. He was a character, he had a very short temper, but he was a big man. He had a big tummy, just, I don't know how he got to the piano, to the keys. But, he played this little song, which was like Joy to Christmas or something like that. And you would then sing, and then he would judge whether you would make the choir. Of course, he started playing, and I was going, my voice had gone, and he said, "Well, I'm sorry, I don't think you're going to make the choir this year." I said, "Okay." I did enjoy the choir.
No, I'm glad you did. Yeah.
It was fun.
They say that male voices, as soon as they start breaking, I think you have to go quite gently with their voices, or either they stop singing completely until they're 18.
Yeah.
So,
I never started again. I know the quickest way to clear a room is to start singing.
Don't worry.
Now, over to you, Amy. What's our next song?
Amazing Grace.
Oh, love it. Wow.
This was a request from Marlena, I think, if I'm...
Marlena's watching. She's actually watching through her television because
Yes, she told me.
her computer is the monitor is not working, so she's got it. So if anyone sent Marlena emails in the last couple of days, she's not ignoring you. It's just because her computer monitor has been fixed. So as soon as that's happened, she'll be able to respond to your emails. In the meantime, feel free to send me an email if it's urgent. Sorry, back to you, Amy.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear! The hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. Those grace that taught us, saved us now, and grace will lead us home. We have been here 10,000 years. We have no less days to sing God's praise than when we first began. When we first began.
Wow. Look, the side chat is in meltdown. Alta says, I'm wordless. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And Liz Austin says, absolutely beautiful, Amy. And
Thank you.
Marius says, I hope Don't Cry for Me Argentina is also on her list.
Unfortunately, not this time.
There
But
you go. We'll have to have Amy back again.
if you'll have me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, wow. Oh, look, I call Loving Life the live streams the dating channel, because so many couples have actually met on Loving Life. It's quite extraordinary, and some have actually got married. Yeah, through our Loving Life side chat here on the live streams. Yeah, there's always some little comments being made, and you say, yeah, I know what's going on here. Garnet says, Amy, I'm sure I speak on behalf of Marlena when I say that song and your exquisite voice sends shivers. And Marietta van Rooyen said, so beautiful, you are so talented, Amy.
Thank you. I'm glad you're all enjoying it.
Look, we are all enjoying it too. All right, what's our next song, Amy?
My favorite, I Vow to Thee, My Country. It's a British anthem, but I think it suits South Africa as well.
Right, okay, let's do it.
a love that stands the test, that lays upon the altar the dearest and the best, a love that never falters, a love that pays the price, a love that makes undaunted the final sacrifice. And there's another country I've heard of long ago, most dear to them that love her, most great to them that know. We may not count her armies, we may not see her king, but her fortress is a faithful heart, her pride is suffering. And soul by soul and silently her shining bounds increase, and her ways are ways of gentleness, and all her paths are peace.
Wow. You know, your voice is just like it reminds me of honey. You know how pure honey is. It just sort of it just I don't know why I get this sort of thought of honey, but I think it's because it's so smooth and pure, and yeah. Well, they do
Thank
talk
you.
about voices being like honey, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess that's where the assimilation, that's the word I was looking for, assimilation comes from. Now, okay. Now it's all happening in the side chat. Garnet
Wow.
says, at Greg Adams, are we going to battle each other over Fiona Timms? So,
Wow.
oh, wow. Okay, here we go. Fiona's just sitting there like the cat that's just had the cream. Oh, wow. It's never boring in the side chat. Now, talking about yourself, Amy, tell us about, are you single, or are you, did you have a partner? What's your situation?
I am single.
Okay. Okay, so there's no significant other in your life at the moment.
No.
Okay.
So I think it's mostly career things that are happening for me now. I've been like that for years. For some reason, I've always been on my own little cloud, focusing
Yeah.
on my music, my studies. So that's like always kind of somehow come last.
Yeah.
So
I guess you're still young, so you people now tend to settle down when they get a lot older, don't they?
yeah, although a lot of people I went to school with have settled down, and I'm thinking, wow, you guys are young,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. One of the biggest mistakes I made was that when I was in my early 20s, I should have waited and I should have traveled, because I love traveling. And of course, I missed that part of life, because so I made up for it in more recent years. But I just love traveling.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would have loved going traveling.
And of course, as COVID-19 hasn't helped. How has COVID
I
19 impacted you personally when it comes to your singing side?
Um, well, there aren't a lot of live concerts. There have been a few people I've contacted in the industry, to see what I can, if I can get in there and collaborate. But as they say, COVID-19, we don't have many concerts. And also, with the constant lockdowns, there's always a threat, like you can book a concert, prepare for it, and then last minute they'll say, no, you can't have outdoor events, So, yeah.
Well, I have to tell you that, and I'm serious, someone has just proposed to you in the side chat.
Wow.
Yeah, we see it all here on Love Your Life. Garnet says, Amy, marry me. I don't know anything about Garnet, but he's a regular here on Loving Life. So, okay, Garnet, if you contact me by email, I will send your email to Marlena, and if Amy's interested to talk to you, Marlena will suss it out, and okay, I'll leave it at that. But just send me an email. You know what to do. Now, Maria says, wow, my wife came rushing into my study and asked me to play that song again. Then she sees it's a live stream. She asks if there is a CD available. Is there a CD available?
Not yet. Not yet, because COVID-19 happened, as we all know. So all my plans, the album was actually supposed to, happen in 2019, but I had a major tragedy in my life, well, student life, but life as well. I lost my professor suddenly in 2019. He was like sick for a few weeks, and then without, in the blink of an eye, I got a phone call in the middle of the night or way late at night to say he passed away. So I just kind of, everything went blurry, and yeah, it was a tough year. And I was also in my third year, and I wasn't sure if I needed to prepare for my final vocal recital because I was not very good at music theory. I actually failed the course like twice, and then eventually I got it, and I eventually passed, but because I was, I was kind of threatened to like either withdraw from the degree or finish or go into another degree. I decided to do my recital in third year, because if I didn't do my recital in third year, they would fail me. And I'd already had the threat of, being striked out because of the music theory. So anyway, all in well, I'm graduating in July. So
fantastic.
And the album is hopefully going to happen this year.
Wow.
So I'll let you guys know.
Fantastic. Well, look, please let us know when it happens, and we'll have you on again so we can actually promote it.
Definitely.
Right. Now, what's your next song, Amy?
Yes. If I Loved You, from Carousel.
Oh, lovely.
If I loved you, time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round day. Never, never to if I'd let my golden chances pass me by, and you'd leave me, off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to if I loved you.
Wow. Now, I have a simple question for you. How the heck do you hit those high notes?
Support. um, Not like, yeah, in a singing sense. It's, for singing, your body is your instrument. So you kind of, especially your diaphragm, you use that area, and you have to breathe in a certain way. And when you hit those high notes, you kind of, support. So you kind of go in. I can't explain it. I can do it, but I can't explain it.
Oh, wow. What's the highest note you can hit?
I think a high B flat.
B
Yeah.
flat.
Sometimes
Wow.
I can get B, but I feel more safe at getting the B flat.
Wow. But that's pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you heard that woman who can sing what they call the dolphin note?
No.
The dolphin note is a note that no one else can sing. It's so high that it's extraordinary. There's a YouTube video up where she's singing, and I think if you type in dolphin singing or something like that,
I will.
I'm pretty sure, but it's called the dolphin note because it's so high that it's just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now enough about dolphins. Let's get back to uh, Greg Adams says the water in the Blood River, Bayou, has now risen 2 feet with that beautiful voice. There you go. And Greg Adams and Garnet and I have your fisticuffs in the side chat after he proposed to you
Wow.
because Fiona's nose is out of joint because he was trying to woo Fiona up to about 2 minutes before you proposed to you. That's not a good way to make friends and influence people, Garnet. He says sulks and walks away. Oh, we have fun in the side chat. Okay, now, what's the next song, Amy?
My favorite by the little sparrow herself, the queen, Edith Piaf.
Oh,
La
lovely.
Vie en Rose. Sorry, I don't know if I said the title in the beginning.
What is the title?
La Vie en Rose. La Vie en Rose.
Okay.
La Vie en Rose. Yeah.
Okay, over to you.
Quand il me prend dans ses bras, il me parle tout bas, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots Quand il naît dans ses bras, il m'appelle tout bas, je dois lui arroser. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours, et ça me fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur une carte bonnée que j'ai comme la poésie. C'est lui pour moi, pour lui dans la vie. Il est village, oui, mon ami. Et dès que je l'aperçois, alors j'ai sens en moi mon cœur bat.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now,
Thank you.
I just want to address people who are watching through lovinglifetv.com. I see we've got about 6 guests who haven't registered yet. Guys, you've got to register on lovinglifetv.com. You can do it after the live stream. Just go to the top of the page and click on home page, and you'll see there's an option to register. That way you'll get the best of both worlds, because we will be soon sending out daily emails with all the updates that have happened on lovinglifetv.com each day in the morning. So you'll be able to just click on the links and have a look at the videos, have a look at the articles. It's going to be a very comprehensive channel for South African news. So please consider registering. Now, back to Amy. Amy, Fiona says, this song reminds me of the numerous times I spent in Paris. Wonderful memories. I'm just loving this song, as well as Amy's variety of choice. Well, I tell you what, Fiona is no angel when she was younger. She had a really, really interesting life. I believe that after she finished matric, she went off to France and had the time of her life with ski instructors. And I don't exactly know exactly what happened there, but she was apparently learning the finesse of the French way of life and stuff like that. So I think Fiona's got some wonderful stories that could be told. Now, what else are we...
Fiona, you sound very interesting. I'd like to spend some time with you and have fun, literally.
Yeah, absolutely. Marietta van Rooyen says, please do not singing. This is the most beautiful song. Thank you, Amy. And Maurice says, wow, these French classics bring back such good memories. Listening Sunday nights on the radio to way, way back. Right. Now, over to you, Amy. What's our next song?
Moon River.
Oh, love it. Moon River, guys. Moon River.
Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. To lift us up to see the world, there's such a lot of world to see. We're all the same ranger's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, river and me. Moon Heartbreaker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Drifted off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're over my same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. River and me.
Wow. Boulders and Steel. That's a great username, isn't it? But he kind of sums up the mood in the side chat. He says, "This is like a dream. Nice singing, Amy." And
Thank you.
I'm in trouble with Fee now. I'm in trouble with Fee.
Why?
It wasn't French ski instructors. It was a Swiss finishing school. And she
Oh,
says, best place to learn all the bad habits you can think of. I bet. Greg, when they take off these blimmin' international lockdowns, I would love to come back to the USA. It's a beautiful country. I've never been to Louisiana. I've been to Vegas, of course. I've been to California. I've been to Oregon. I've been to Philadelphia. I've been to New York State. I've been quite a bit around the US and love it. It's such a different country. Mari says, wow, wow, wow. One song that will never get old. Moon River, covered by many artists.
yes.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic song. So, you cover a large range of music in your, from Moon River to some of the classics and the opera and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Have you ever considered bringing out a pop song like, you know, something that's sort of more main, that's not the right word, mainstream is not the right word, but something that would appeal to, um, I guess, the pop music type audience, because your songs tend to be more classical, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah,
Um, I guess I definitely could in the future. It's just a bit difficult maybe right now. There's like a very few pop songs that I could sing well,
right.
that fit my range because a lot of the singers are altos and so on and so forth. So, um, yeah, the music would have to be transposed, which means the tone put a bit higher.
Yeah,
And yeah, probably maybe rearranged. I don't know, but it's most, the biggest thing is the transposition, of from one key signature to the next.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm speaking music.
That's going way over my head.
Yes. So,
Yeah,
yes, there are a lot of contemporary, pop songs that I love.
yeah.
I feel like 2013 was the year for good pop
Hmm.
music. I remember.
Yeah, well, I remember the 1970s, 1980s music because I guess
Yes.
an old fella. But I know you said something else, but I thought I'd better not. Uh, I'm an old guy, um, and I love that version of, I think it's Sounds of Silence, is it? Where uh, it was sung by one of the classics in the 1970s, 1980s, and then this guy came out with a version, I think it's called Deranged, where he puts a whole new uh, uh, tone, and it's just incredible. It just completely changes the entire song, even though he's singing the same song. So I know what you're talking about when it comes to
Yeah.
changing the actual, yeah.
Yeah. No, but there've been fantastic, covers of music. I
Yeah.
know that Celine Dion has done a lot of very good covers. I think that far surpass the original artist,
Mm, yeah.
which is good for both sides, the original artist and her,
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
terms of what it is.
Right. What,
So,
what's our next song, Amy?
O mio babino caro, this was my very first aria, and it's actually from the opera Gianni Schicchi, which is an opera buffa. And in this, it's a Puccini opera, actually an opera of three one-act operas, and this is like the only opera really that has a happy ending and is funny. The rest of them are tragic. So when I was younger, when I found this song, I read the lyrics, and when I found out that it was actually kind of, you know, a, a song that is making fun of the main character, one of the main characters, I thought to myself, that's not funny at all. Yes, so basically, there's Gianni Schicchi who has this last will and testament that everyone is fighting over. And his daughter, Lauretta, is in love with Rinuccio, and her father is not having it in terms of her desire to marry him. So,
Ah,
um, Rinuccio, so to kind of, you know, convince him to allow her to marry him, she sings O mio babino caro to him.
and
So
does
here
it
it is.
work? Does it work?
Yes, it does. It
Ah,
does.
good. Okay. All right. Well, let's hear.
O mio babino caro, mi piace andare in porta rossa a comperare agnello. Sì, sì, ci voglio andare. E se l'amor ma per buttarmi in arno mi
Wow. Beautiful. beautiful.
Thank
Absolutely
you.
beautiful. Now, let's see what's happening in the side chat here.
It
Okay.
sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, it's
What's
always
happening?
fun in the side chat. It's we have a huge family in Loving Life, and they're always chatting away. Um, I'm not going to repeat that.
It's fine. I can go watch it later.
Yeah, absolutely you can. Now, Rosemary Blaisby says, "Hey, you guys, this is Amy's channel."
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now, have you ever thought of setting up a YouTube channel for yourself for your singing?
I actually do have one, but I haven't been too active on it, really. I did update the channel with some of my recital music. So, but other than that, yeah, I haven't really worked on it. Yeah,
Because
but
that's a
from now,
very
yeah,
easy way to promote yourself if you're
yeah,
looking for work, you know. Yeah.
yes, very much so. So, but now that I'm finished with college and everything, I now feel like I have the time to work on all of this stuff. And yeah,
Oh, fantastic. All righty. Over to you, Amy. What's your next song?
time to say goodbye. That song I
Oh,
was.
wow. Okay. Fiona Timms, make sure you get your tissues. Alta, make sure you get your tissues. Okay, guys, here we go.
Quando sogno all'orizzonte manca le parole. Io sì lo so che luce in una stanza quando manca il sole. Se non ci sei tu con me, tu le finestre mostra tutto il mio cuore che hai acceso, chiudi dentro me la luce che hai incontrato per strada. Time to say goodbye. Paese che non ho mai passato con te. Adesso fili vivrò con te. Partirò sul navi per mare che io lo so, non esistono più. It's time to say goodbye. Quando sei lontana sogno l'orizzonte, manca le parole. Io sì, tu sei qui con me, con me. Tu mia luna e tu sei qui con me. Io soli, tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me. Time to say goodbye. Paese che non ho mai passato con te. Adesso fili vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mare che io lo so, non esistono più. Con te io li rivivrò con te.
note was that last one that you reached?
I think it was it was an A. It may have been an A sharp or an A flat, but yes, high A.
Wow. So you can go higher than that.
By a half step.
Wow. That is just incredible. Oh,
Sometimes I can get the high C, but sometimes I can't. It
right.
depends on what mood my voice is in.
Your mood. Don't you have to sort of tune up your voice to build up to get that sort of extreme?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But it's
I
also like other factors, say like the weather or
right. I was
you
about to
know,
say the weather.
maybe sinusitis, for instance,
Yeah.
which is always, something that's difficult to deal with.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
you just have to deal with it and carry on.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at some of the comments in the side chat here. Everyone was using their tissues, okay? And Garnet says, forget the tissues, I'm using my t-shirt.
Oh, wow. Sure.
I I should tell you, when I was at boarding school, look, guys, just so you're aware, this is when I was a little kid. I was at junior school. And I don't know why I'm telling anybody this, but when I was at junior school, and you know how you got the flu or you had a runny nose and stuff like that, I didn't bother with a handkerchief. I used to just get the tail end of my shirt and just. Now I've let it out. So,
No,
Garnet, I can understand what you're saying. I've been there, done that too.
I definitely know you're not the only one who did that.
Yeah. Now, Maria says, epic. Wow. About the best one tonight. Hard to select a best one anyway. Wow. Well, there you go. That's the general mood in the side chat, Amy. Now,
I'm happy. Yeah.
what's our next song?
Velia Lied from The Merry Widow.
Oh,
It's an operetta by Franz Lehár.
okay. Fantastic. Over to you.
Es lebt ein Advilja, ein Waldmägdelein, ein Jäger, er schaut sie im Felsengestein. Dem Burschen, dem Worte so eigen zu sind, er schaute und scheut auf das Waldmägdlein hin. Und ein nie gekannte schaute, was die jungen Jägersmann. Seht, sagt's wohl, fing er still zu seufzen an. Vilja, Vilja, du Waldmägdelein, fass mich und lass mich dein Trautliebste sein. Vilja, Vilja, was tust du mir an fleht ein liebkranker Mann. Vilja, Vilja, was tust du sind. So lieb und so küsst gar kein irdisches Kind. Als sie sich dann satt geküsst, vergangen zu derselben Frist, einmal noch hat die arme Ziege gegrüßt. Vilja, oh Vilja, du Waldmägdelein, fass mich und lass mich dein trautliebste sein. Vilja, oh Vilja, was tust du mir an? Anfleht ein liebkranker Mann. Vilja, Vilja, du Waldmägdelein, fass mich und lass mich dein trautliebste sein. Vilja, oh Vilja, was tust du mir an? Anfleht ein liebkranker Mann. Anfleht ein liebkranker
Wow. I nearly clapped at the wrong place then.
Sorry? Where did you make me clap?
Oh, there's a bit of a gap, and then I noticed that you hadn't kind of you were still about to sing, so I thought, oh, I better keep quiet, and then you were off again.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, Liz Austin says, at Marlena, thank you for getting Amy to sing for us tonight. It is most enjoyable evening listening to her. And Alta says, what a fantastic voice. And look, guys, Marlena is an absolute gem. She works so hard to get our live streams every night at 8 p.m. And I can tell you the frustrations that this poor lady sometimes goes through, where you get someone who cancels at the last moment, and then she's got to try and find someone else to replace. And it happens. I guess it happens with any YouTube channel where you have live streams. But wow, what a godsend Marlena is to this channel with her work in the background, and we all love her to bits. So Marlena, I hope you're blushing while you sit there watching in your chair in front of the TV. Okay, now, sorry, Amy, back to you. But what are we going to hear next?
We are going to hear What a Wonderful World.
Oh, okay. Okay, tissue time, ladies, tissue time. Over to you, Amy.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Wow. Absolutely fantastic. And congratulations, Greg Adams. Just joined the moderators. Well done. I've been actually watching you for a while, but I think it's time. And Greg is in the US and is often on live streams when no one else is. So it's good to have a moderator there at a different time. So congrats, Greg. All right. Now, Mario says that Greg Adams, you're also a channel hero in my eyes. Love you by Boer. Now, they call me the Anglo Boer here on Loving Life because basically I'm doing a lot of work trying to help the farmers and
Yes,
bring attention to the farm attacks and farm murders and stuff like
yes.
that. Yeah. Now,
You've done a good job with that. We
yeah.
watch your videos a lot.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I've been doing this for over 3 years now, just every single day, 3 or 4 videos. I've got
That's dedication.
well, Rudy, who looks after our new platform, lovinglivetv.com, he said I've got over 7,000 videos in the archive, and they'll be all coming onto Loving Life TV, so you can search on them by date and stuff like that. So it's quite a history in video. It really is. Yeah. Nah, what? Oh gosh, the boys are in love. Greg Adams says, Viking Boer, love you too. The family I help out financially would be to pay their electric bills, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, no, we're well, they're settled in for the night. I can see that. You know, it's all happening on the side chat. Now, Amy, what's our next song?
That was actually my last one, but maybe we can.
Okay, guys, would you like to hear one last song from Amy? I was enjoying this so much I hadn't even thought about when the last song would be happening. Are you able to do one last song for us, Amy?
Maybe one of the songs in the program.
Okay.
If anyone wants to.
All right. I'm going to seeing that Fiona is the lady of the moment. I'm going to ask Fiona to please choose one song that's been sung tonight, and we will close with that song with Amy singing. So I'll just let Fiona sort of sort that out. Now, okay. Now, Amy, while I'm just waiting for Fiona to choose the song, tell us about your plans when you get older. Are you just going to continue with your singing career, or do you have other plans that you're looking at doing as well?
I love this question, actually. I thought about it, considering where we are at the moment. I had huge plans, huge dreams. Go overseas, whatever. But yeah, stopped dead in my tracks, as were all of us, I guess. So I sat for a while and I thought, so what am I going to do, in the future? And it was just a simple answer that popped into my head. And that answer was, I'll go where my voice is needed, whether it's in a fancy theater or like in a totally wild place that people want to hear me singing, because I think my main goal is to bring joy to people, and I feel happy when I'm singing, and I hear so many comments after performances of people being inspired, even fellow colleagues who I studied with, students who are not that into performing, and they've come up to me and said, I actually want to give this performing thing a shot. So when I hear that I've encouraged people and inspired people, I feel like I've done my job. But I'm open to a lot of things. I think, because I've also spent a lot of time watching opera during the lockdown as well, I wouldn't mind dabbling into opera, actual opera, in addition to, world tours. Hopefully one day, maybe the world will come here, we don't know. And yeah, so I wouldn't mind singing opera, and obviously my main thing is I'd like to record albums and all that jazz as well, and maybe even teach children, you know, dabble in education as well. I'm very interested in the Montessori curriculum. It's, I think, more beneficial to children, the entire well-being than the current school system that we're in, so
Yeah.
yes.
Well, I tell you that our resident musician is Winston Coetzee, and he's got an amazing range, and he sings opera.
Really?
Oh yeah, a fantastic range. Now Fiona Timms has come up with a request from Les Miserables. I Dreamed a Dream. Now I don't know if you've got that, but that's the one that she's asked if you could sing.
I haven't got the backing track for it.
Okay.
Shall I sing without it?
Yes, please sing without it. Why not? Okay, Fiona,
Okay.
we're going to have that without the backing track. It's just going to be Amy's beautiful voice. This is especially for Fiona. Over to you, Amy.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I prayed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid, no song unsung, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hope apart, as they turn your dreams to shame. I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when life was high and life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I prayed that God would be forgiving.
Oh, wow. Wow. Who needs backing music? Hey, guys, who needs backing music? Oh, wow. Oh, I think that's the best performance of the night. I really, without the music, you've just got such an
Really?
incredible voice. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, now, Rosemary Blaisby says, oh my goodness, goosebumps. And Fiona says, oh, this is so beautiful. And yeah, tell us about the key change. How do you actually do a key change? Because I'm flat out. I've got a range of about 3 notes. So, I mean, I don't even have a key change.
I don't believe you.
So is a key change just something that you do within your throat? Or how do you actually change that like you did in that last song?
You could. adjust it to your instrument.
Yeah.
But usually, to be all fancy, you'd transcribe the music, but just, give it a different key and then write the melody according to that key.
Wow.
And that would be that.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, look, everybody's just saying, wow, what a fantastic last rendition. I mean,
Well, I'm actually surprised.
oh, no,
I'm very surprised.
it was
I didn't
absolutely,
sing the whole thing.
it was absolutely beautiful. You'll have to listen to it later, and you'll see for yourself. It was just stunning.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Amy, I just want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm just going to put the tip jar details in there for the last time, guys. If you are able to, please. There's Amy's bank account details. Just drop a few rands in there, please, if you're able. And Maria says she will make your earache go away. That's the first I've ever heard of that. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, because at home sometimes I practice and I sing and everyone, gets it right. So that's a first for me,
No,
hearing
it
something
was
like that.
it was fabulous, absolutely fabulous. All righty, Amy, thank you so much. And look, I will be keeping in touch with you via Marlena. But thank you so much for joining us and sharing your beautiful voice with us tonight.
Thank you for having me, and I hope to be back soon
Absolutely. We'd love that.
with new additions to the repertoire.
Absolutely. All righty. Take care. And
Right. Good evening, everyone. And Scott. Oh, is it morning where you are?
yeah, it's actually now nearly 6 a.m. I've been up
Really?
since about
Really?
2:30.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's all good.
That's
I'm
a
used to
long.
it. I'm used to it.
Okay. Well, either way, when you go to bed, sweet dreams.
Thank you.
Yeah, and have a beautiful day.
Thank you so much. Take care, Amy. Bye for now.
You too. Bye.
Okay, guys, there you had it. What a fantastic rendition. What a fantastic evening. I just love the range that this lady has got. Absolutely stunning. And yeah, thank you, Marlena, for organizing that for us. It was great. Alrighty, I'm going to wind up this live stream. I'll leave the side chat open for a couple of minutes so that people can say their goodbyes. And oh, Garnet says, I love you, Amy. All right. Cheers, guys. Have a great evening. And don't forget, we've got a bunch of live streams happening tomorrow, starting at 6 a.m. And of course, we got one at 8 p.m. We'll be talking about what's going on in the world and in South Africa. Bye for now.